Hello, Cancer. Ramblin Mike here. We're going to play some tarot cards today. Thank you for turning into my channel one more time. I appreciate it. Also appreciate all of your likes, all of your subscribes, all of your amazing comments, Cancer. I love it. Keep them coming. Also, I want to thank all of your Cancers that reached out to me for private readings. Thank you very much for it. You guys are amazing. Thank you for all of your patience. If I wasn't able to get to you, my apologies. Also want to thank all of you that gave me a donation. You guys are amazing, quite the givers. Thank you very much for all of that. If you'd like a reading with me, all my information is down below on how to contact me, either for a phone read or a video reading. These readings right here will be for Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, mid-month, April 2018. They will be for love and relationships, all forms of relationships with people, work, family, all of that. Of course, I'm going to be focusing on love, but, you know, I'm not the only tarot reader here, huh? You guys read these cards along with me. As we all know, there's no possible way that these can be for every Cancer, Sun, Moon, and Rising on the planet. So those of us that know and love the tarot, if these resonate with you, run with it. And if they don't, throw them out, huh? To all my wonderful cross watchers, you're absolutely welcome here. Even though I'll be saying Cancer a lot, these may read out from your perspective. Thank you very much, everybody. Appreciate all of you. So with all that being said, let's play some tarot cards today, huh? I have been shuffling your cards for a while, Cancer. Meditating on them. Shuffle them up here just a little. There we go. There we go. Let's go with that right there. And tune in here. Hey, tarot. Hey, love team. Cancer's here to play with us today. Let's tell them what they need to know most for their highest good. Thank you for clarity and accuracy on my part. Help them to hear what they need to hear. Help me see what I need to see. Thank you for it all. Guides, can't do it without you. Here we go, Cancer. Cutting the deck. Cancer, first card out is Four of Cups. Four of Cups to me is a card of reevaluation. Shows the young man sitting under the tree right there. Got 3 cups on the ground around him. You know, cups always talk about love and emotions in the tarot. You know, thinking about the past, present, projected future. And it's got this, you know, big golden cup right here. Hand of the divine right here. Offering it up the special cup, you know, to Cancer. But Cancer's absolutely sitting under the shade tree right there, just not paying attention to any of it at this particular point in time, you know. It's kind of maybe even bored with it a little bit, you know. Definitely sitting underneath the shade tree, just taking a look at all of it, you know, just pondering, reevaluating the whole situation. Let's see what crosses it right here. Oh, well, this is a good reason to be reevaluating something, huh, Cancer? Sneaky showed up. 7 of Swords showed up. You know, it's the cheater, liar, sneaky running around. I love Tarot Illuminati. This is Tarot Illuminati deck. Shows old Sneaky right here in his little jester suit, you know, sneaking into the camp, janking up a whole bunch of swords right there. Sneaky's got their little jester suit on because they're having fun, you know what I'm talking about? But ain't nobody else having a whole lot of fun back here. 7 of Swords, you know, he's got 3 swords slung over one shoulder and 2 swords slung over the other shoulder. 3 swords always talks about that broken, wounded heart. 2 swords always talks about a decision that needs to be made. So I always see, you know, 7 of Swords as, you know, somebody's got a broken heart that's got a half-assed plan. And, you know, I mean, he's looking back at 2 swords back here, you know. Sneaky's always trying to be sneaky, but obviously Cancer, you know, sees everything that's going on around him right there. You know, Sneaky ain't being too sneaky at all. You know what I'm saying? And, you know, another reason for reevaluation of the situation is because, you know, when you're dealing with a liar One thing you're going to get is you're going to get lied to. No doubt about it, Cancer. Let's see where this goes right here. Got bottom of the deck, or bottom of the spread right here. Distant past is 10 of Cups, you know. Emotional fulfillment, you know. The happy ever after card, you know, the happy home card. You know, you see the loving couple right there and the kids running in the yard, the rainbow all filled up with 10 cups right there. It is the happy ever after. You know, once upon a time there was Cancer and they lived happy ever after. But there's no doubt, you know, it's very challenging to live that happy ever after when you got Sneaky running around. It gives you plenty of reason to be reevaluating what's going on with you at this particular point in time, Cancer. Let's see what else is coming up here. Wow. A 5 of Swords showed up. Yeah, absolutely not my favorite card in the tarot deck. 5 of Swords is that card of manipulation, control, dare I say, possibly narcissistic activities going on. You know, it lines right up with 7 of Swords right there, you know. The thing that I like to talk about when 5 of Swords shows up, you know, is we got one person in the front of the card right here, and we got somebody else, or in this card, 2 other people in the back of the card right there, you know. And I've found that when you find yourself in this position in life where either you're in the front of the card or the back of the card, I myself choose to be up in the front of the card because as far as I know, this is the only life I get. This one, this here, and this now, you know. And nothing's wrong with some good, healthy selfishness, you know. I like to put myself in the front of the card, and, you know, I don't need the swords. I don't need the swords because I attempt to walk in love in my life. But that don't mean I'm going to let somebody come in and wipe their feet all upon me, you know. Because, you know, love's supposed to go like this, huh? Love out, love in, love out. Love in. It's like breathing. And if you're playing with somebody, just be like, just, you know, pulling all that wonderful, wonderful energy off of you. You know, it's time for them to just take a time out, you know. Take time out. Take 5 because you obviously don't know how to love me right. And I'm going to do some healthy selfishness and put myself first and foremost up in the front of the card. Absolutely see the reevaluation because of Sneaky, healthy selfishness for you because, you know, Cancer's just not going to put up with anything anymore that's not 10 of Cups. It's really what I see laying out here for you, Cancer, right here. Face card showed up on top of the deck right here. My Princess of Swords. Of course, princesses always talk about messages coming in for you. So, you know, and it is a sword card. It's Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. May mean something to you, may not. Could be somebody that's younger than you. And you know, one of the things that the princess always talks about here is could very well be somebody that's, I don't know, watching you on your social media or just trying to keep an eye on you in general. I mean, look at 7 of Swords back here. That character is looking back at those 2 swords that they've left in the camp right there. Possibly because, you know, they may have felt the 10 of Cups at one time too, just not told you how they feel about the whole situation right here. Princess of Swords can absolutely be somebody that's a little bit detached, a little bit standoffish. Yeah. It lines up really quite well. I mean, it is the New Age princess to me. It is somebody that has the potential to want to learn these New Age principles, but very young in what they're doing. And I don't know, with 7 of Swords and 5 of Swords, great reason to be reevaluating the whole thing. And they could be watching you and see what you're up to out there, Cancer. Here we go, immediate future, you know, possibly as we're coming into May. We have 6 of Wands right here. 6 of Wands is a victory card. You know, it shows this guy up on his steed right there. He's riding into town after the battle. He's got all his posse around him. You know, Cancer, you did it. You did it. You did it, Cancer. It's a great card of victory. And the reason victory comes here is because of confidence within yourself, Cancer. Very nice. I have to look at the downside of this card as well, with all this 7 of Swords, 5 of Swords, my Princess of Swords up top, and reevaluation on the deck. I could talk about that many of you may be just dealing with somebody that just wants attention from you, Cancer. No doubt about it. 7 of Swords, 5 of Swords. I really want you to focus on yourself, Cancer, with that 5 of Swords. Love yourself first. Nobody knows how to love you better than you know how to love yourself, Cancer. So let's go on and see what's coming up. How Cancer sees themselves right here. 2 of Wands. Lines right up with 4 of Cups right there. 2 of Wands is that crossroad decision-making card in many situations. It is somebody that has set their intentions. It shows the spice merchant here. He has sent his 5 ships out to sea, and knowing that one day they will return back to him. Definitely has a little wall right there, kind of feeling stuck. Definitely set your intentions. It definitely talks about 2 people to me in most cases. Many times, 2 of Wands can talk about how one person in the party is like, many tarot decks show this one wand just bolted to the wall and the other wand in the other person's hand. Could very well talk about, Cancer doing the right thing, while the other person's out running around, playing, cheating, just doing all kinds of foolishness, But absolutely see Cancer here, that one wand right there has the world on top of it. Absolutely setting your intentions. I don't think that many of you are, throwing in the towel completely on this situation. I do see the victory card here in the future coming in for you. I don't see you throwing in the towel as of yet. Just a reevaluation because, 10 of Cups. You see it as 10 of Cups, emotional fulfillment, the happy home, the happy house. At a crossroads decision in your life right now. If they're out running around, Cancer, like I said, healthy selfishness right here, I don't advise you to be sitting at home knitting while they're out playing. I want you to go out and enjoy your life as well, Cancer, huh? Exterior influence, more of these aggressive swords showing up, this card, the Knight of Swords, talks with me about, well, it's called rushing into the fray. This person, they may come rushing into your life and rushing back out of your life real quickly. Once again, it's an air sign, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. May mean something to you, may not. We got a lot of swords on the board right here, Cancer. Many of you already know who I'm talking about anyway. Definitely talks about rushing into the situation and not being prepared for what you found, expecting to, have 10 of Cups show up, but, slap running into sneaky right there. Sneaky's right in the middle of your spread over the next 2 weeks, Cancer. So eyes wide open. But I know I'm not telling Cancer anything they don't already know. Play a lot of cards, and many Cancers have been dealing with somebody, the little rebel without a cause. Hope or fear position. Well, 5 of Cups showed up. It's right in line with this whole spread right here. 5 of Cups talks, it shows this character right here. He's focusing on all the spilled cups, the past, present, projected future, and not paying attention to these 2 cups that are behind him right here, not paying attention to the golden cup that's right here, Cancer. Just, taking 5, like I said. Many of these on-again, off-again relationships, if they're not treating you right, like I said, you know how to love yourself better than anybody else. I see Cancer. I have to say, 2 cups is on this spread right here. The story is, turn around, pick up the 2 cups, get over the bridge over troubled water, back up to the high ground, back up to the castle where you belong, get your vibrations set back up high, Cancer. It's absolutely what I see right here. Outcome, well, we got a face card showed up. It is the Queen of Wands. Very interesting with this spread right here, Cancer. It could be a fire sign, possibly with some air in their chart, maybe air in their, and maybe an air sign with fire in their chart. But the Queen of Wands right here, it is in the outcome position, maybe by May, Queen of Wands, you're shown back up in your world again. But Queen of Wands is absolutely somebody very good looking. She is absolutely the life of the party. Party don't start until Queen of Wands shows up. She's got that little black cat right there, huh? It's because Queen of Wands is magic, boy. Just put that little spell on you. And of course, gender don't have anything to do with these. Personality types have to do with these. Queen of Wands is somebody very passionate. Dare I say phallic. This is an adult game we play here. Queen of Wands is somebody that absolutely wants attention. Like I said, I felt for many of you, this may be somebody that wants some attention in your life. And if you don't give Queen of Wands the attention that she desires, she's going to go find somebody else that will. Like I said right here, with the 2 of Wands, or maybe somebody running around and playing while the other one, is off to the side, believing for their 2 of Cups to come in. But, on a high note right here, this very well could say that our little rebel without a cause, our hottie hot, could very well be coming back into your life, after the battle with great victory for you and all of your posse all around you, be like, Cancer, you did it, you did it, you did it, you did it. It's a nice spread. Let's see what's on the bottom of the deck. Wow, look at that. Bottom of the deck is a major arcana, major life force card. It is the Wheel of Fortune. Wheel of Fortune, like I said, can always talk about all these, karmic cycles going round and round and round again. But I do like the fact that last part that I seen, with Queen of Wands as an outcome and 6 of Wands as your upcoming, victory in this situation. Wheel of Fortune always is an omen of good luck, coming in for you. Because I could see the whole situation turning around for you, Cancer. Like I said, I don't see many of you throwing in the towel yet, And this talks about that the Wheel of Fortune is spinning in an upward direction for you at this particular point in time. Winner, winner, chicken dinner. It's nice. I like Wheel of Fortune to come out here, It does have destiny connected to this card as well. Destiny is it's a huge word. Talks about the divine being involved, making sure that we meet up with those that we signed contracts with in the non-physical before we came here to come and play in the 3D. The divine, whoever that is to you, always make sure that we meet up with those people. But us being the free will agents that we are, it's up to us to decide which way we're going to go with that. That's destiny. It's a nice spread. Eyes wide open. Very well could see the whole situation turning around for you by May, if that's what you would like to do. I do not see them going away, though. Yeah, they're still going to be... they're definitely watching you, and they're definitely going to be shown back up in your life, Cancer. Let's throw out some Romance Angel cards on this. Thank you very much, Romance Angels. Let's throw out 3 cards that are in alignment with the spread for Cancer. Thank you. There we go, right there. First card out is free yourself, Cancer. Free yourself, right back here, healthy selfishness with Five of Swords, no need putting up with this kind of narcissistic activity, they may need to take 5 from you, free yourself. It's time to take back control of your life. Pretty much sums up this whole spread right here. Absolutely. Let's go with two more Romance Angel cards, please. Thank you very much, Romance Angels. There you go. Let your friends help you. Ask for and accept support from others when we're going through many challenging things like this. I do see that many of you, with 6 of Wands, there is a support team from you. Also, that always talks about I don't know. I talk to my angels, about stuff all the time. I consider them to be my friends. I know that many of you that watch my channel do as well. Let your friends help you. Free yourself. One more, Romance Angels, please. Thank you very much. And like I said, very soon showed up. I do see them watching you. I do see them coming back into your life. And for many of you, it could spin in a positive direction with the Wheel of Fortune, your Queen of Wands showing back up, 6 of Wands, victory, and Cancer just focused on nothing but 10 of Cups coming in for them. Very soon says, clearly decide what you want so that it comes to you now. Like I said, this is a card of crossroads, setting your intentions. And this is a card of reevaluation of the whole thing. An interesting spread, Cancer. Really is. I don't see them leaving. They have their eye on you. Absolutely. Where's my Cancer? Where's my Cancer? One more for Cancer, please. Thank you very much, Tarot. Thank you very much, guides. It's been a very interesting read here. One more major for Cancer. One more major overall for Cancer, please. I like it. It's the Emperor card. The Emperor right here, he's large and in charge. That's what I want you to be, Cancer. Large and in charge, Take control back over your life. Lines up nicely with all this, He's stable on his big throne right here. He's seated in his throne. I love him in the Tarot Illuminati because he's just chilling. He's just chilling in that throne right there. He's got his armor on because he's been in the battle, but he is no longer in the battle. He's got his world up in his hand right there. It's the second time that world has showed up right here, setting your intentions the way that you want it to be. Large and in charge, knowing that, you're the one that has the say in all of this, Cancer. Truly, with what I see right here. They're absolutely going to show back up in your life. Does have his scepter in his hand right there. Does have the Ankh up on top of it. Ankh to me is absolutely some kind of soulmate symbol. It has this circle on the top of the line in between and below it. Absolutely, I want you large and in charge, knowing that you rule your empire, Even though, the Queen of Wands looks like she's going to show back up for you, I want you seated in your power. This talks about Aries seated in his power right here. It's a nice spread, Cancer. Eyes wide open. Put yourself first. They haven't forgotten about you. They're going to be back, huh? Eyes wide open. Let's turn it around and make it work for you, Cancer. All right. I appreciate you, Cancer, for tuning in one more time. Namaste. Love and light. I'll be talking to you soon. Bye for now, Cancer.